BZFD stock, BBAI stock, and SOUN stock are all smashing records with the outlook of the OpenAI frenzy. You may have heard me talk on my channel about BZFD stock, BZFD. In fact, me and all of the traders in my community were picking up the stock around $2. The stock did go to $4.25, where we called out the top and we basically sold the stock. However, this doesn't discount the fact that the stock is still on record volume, along with a number of other stocks. In fact, BBAI is a stock which we were trading at around $1.80, and today it just reached $4.40, which is more than a 125% increase. So what's going on here, and how can you profit off of this OpenAI craze? Well, to start, let's take a look at the BZFD news that just came out. Okay, so BZFD, and this is really just has to do with the number of traders trading this stock, with trading volume more than 2,100% is daily volume over the past 3 months. Okay, so that's basically 21 times the normal trading volume, and that has been basically in one day, right? 21 times normal volume. Last week, Microsoft Core said it was investing $10 billion in OpenAI, the maker of ChatGPT, and BuzzFeed announced plans to use OpenAI to help with content creation. Over the weekend, Bloomberg News reported that the China-based search company Baidu Incorporated is planning to roll out an artificial intelligence chatbot service similar to ChatGPT. The developments have made AI-related stocks hugely popular with investors. BuzzFeed soared more than 300% last week. So whenever there's some kind of new thing, like internet stocks back during the internet boom, the stocks tend to soar really, really high. It's among the biggest catalysts that you can have is when a new niche comes out into the stock market, or a company that already exists, their niche is essentially it doubles or it triples, right? The shares, the amount of money, the industry itself expands. This can lead to some of the largest increases in stock price historically, which is why stocks like BBAI, BZFD have been going up at record rates, and why it's of your best interest to know how to trade these stocks. Are they done running, I think, is a question that you'll want an answer to. And I do have an answer for you, at least based on the probabilities. This channel is for educational purposes only, so do not take anything in this video as a buy or sell signal. If you want buy or sell signals, you can go to my premium group. The link will be in the description. But we want to take a look at the different AI stocks here and whether or not that they can still run. Is BZFD done running? We want to take a look at how sustainable these catalysts are. And then finally, we want to overview whether this whole news catalyst is really going to directly influence the stock, or whether there's something else going on here which can cause the stock to stop going up and instead reverse to the downside. So the developments have made AI-related stocks hugely popular. Among other stocks, C3AI has had 72 million shares trade hands this month. Okay, and trading volume, I think that's important. Trading volume is important because trading volume is essentially the amount of shares being bought and sold. Now, this can be problematic. It can be problematic when you think of trading volume as just buying, because in reality, trading volume is both buying and selling occurring. So buying and selling is taking place, and that's what leads to one trading volume. So now that you understand what trading volume is, it's time to understand what it means when trading volume goes up. Essentially, there is more interest in the stock. There are more traders willing to buy the stock, and because someone can only buy a stock that somebody else sells them, there are also more traders willing to sell the stock. And so this is trading volume, and this is the relationship between trading volume and the amount of shares being traded. Now, how can you use trading volume and how can you use this BZFD news to actually start profiting in the stock market? Well, if you look at BZFD stock, I actually have BBAI here. Let's go to BZFD stock here. We see that the stock was, yesterday it was at 425, and then it started to downtrend. Okay, it actually dumped at the last few minutes of the day, right? I heard some traders in my group say that it fell off a cliff, fair to say, right? It went from 322 all the way down here to $2.85. And at that point, you might think, okay, BBAI is done going up. But we have to analyze the trading volume on the stock, because if we look at the trading volume of the stock, we can see that the stock was at $4 and the trading volume was 233,518,443 shares for the day. And you can see that in the lower left-hand corner. But today, when the stock went down, the volume was 46,741,802 shares traded. So the selling volume was a lot less than the buying volume. We have to consider, again, what we noted earlier. Trading volume is not just shares being bought, but it's also being bought and sold, even on a green candlestick. So it's possible that BZFD has topped out. In fact, the top of BZFD may certainly be $4, but BZFD is unlikely to bottom out, or should I say, to go straight down all the way to $2 again. It's most likely going to pull back around $2.42 and then start uptrending again. This is not a buying or selling recommendation, but if you watch BZFD when it comes to around $2.40, chances are it will rally back to about $3 again. So that is BZFD stock, and that is basically the use of technical analysis, which I teach the traders in my group how to use in order to profit consistently from the stock market and make a living full time to trade. Is this technical analysis, this volume going one direction, going the other direction, the shares being traded, the shares trading hands, the relationship between the volume and the price in order to predict where stocks are going next. I'll tell you, when I called out BBAI at $1.80 in the Discord, which I can actually show you here, January 16th, 2023, I called out BBAI and NEGG. Okay, BBAI and NEGG. And if we look at January 16th on BBAI, we'll see that the stock, okay, this is January 16th right here. The stock was, well, this is January 17th because I call it the stock a day in advance. The stock was around the bottom of our buy-in zone at $1.87. So we took the trade as a swing position, we held on to it, and we see that from $1.87, we actually got a rally all the way to $4.20. That's the power of trading this volume and price action in action. Because even though I can't tell the future and I can't tell, okay, for sure, BBAI is going to rally and it's going to basically double, I can look at this. I can look at the price and volume as a trader, and I can see where different traders are essentially buying and selling BBAI. Okay, I can see. Look at this great win on BBAI from 190 to 208 so far, right? Because we're holding the position. Right, we're holding the position, and I talked about how BBAI would short squeeze simply by reading the price and volume. I was able to predict that, and if you look at some of the trades today, we got 30% win on FOXO. Okay, 30% win on FOXO. We got a nice 10% win on LCID, and we got a 50% win on LCID in the pre-market. There's a lot of good stuff here, guys. So if you learn technical analysis, especially from a master trader like myself, you are going to be consistently successful in the stock market. So just to recap, use volume, use price in order to determine whether stocks are able to still run, stocks such as BZFD, And make sure to also sell your stock at a fair price. Okay, I just want to throw that in there. I know I don't like to go into new things at the end of a video, but also make sure that you do sell your stocks, guys, because these stocks will eventually go down, and you want to make sure you're getting out at the top. Just like when we called out Bed Bath and Beyond stock today, selling it at the top in the Discord. So if you look at that, you can see that we're making some pretty good trades over here. So you guys have a great rest of your day. If you trade BZFD, make sure to get out at a good level. I would personally get out before $4, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks.